Welcome back to Tyreek Talk. Today, I'm on the Upper East Side in New York City at Skarstedt Gallery, stepping into an exhibition of works by Andy Warhol titled Who is Who?, a show that explores Warhol's deep and complex relationship with art history. Skarstedt is a gallery known for presenting museum-quality exhibitions, often focusing on artists who have shaped the trajectory of modern and contemporary art. The space itself is elegant and restrained, allowing the works to carry their full historical and cultural weight. And in this exhibition, that weight is unmistakable. What's fascinating here is that Warhol, an artist so often associated with pop culture, celebrity, and mass media, is being viewed through a different lens. This exhibition focuses on how he engaged directly with some of the most iconic images in Western art history. You see works that reference Leonardo da Vinci, Edvard Munch, Giorgio de Chirico, and Pablo Picasso, artists whose images have become deeply embedded in our collective consciousness. But Warhol doesn't simply copy them, he transforms them. Through repetition, silkscreen, and bold, unnatural colors, he takes these historical masterpieces and recontextualizes them within a contemporary media-driven world. One of the most striking examples is his Mona Lisa series. Warhol first became interested in the image in the 1960s when the painting was exhibited at the Metropolitan Museum of Art and became a cultural phenomenon, almost like a celebrity. That idea of the artwork as an icon, as something consumed by the public, aligns perfectly with Warhol's broader practice. By repeating the image multiple times, he shifts its meaning. It's no longer just a singular masterpiece. It becomes something reproducible, something mediated, something that exists within the logic of mass culture. The same can be seen in his Last Supper works, where Warhol engages with religious imagery in a way that feels both deeply personal and conceptually sharp. These works reflect not only his Catholic upbringing, but also his ongoing interest in themes of mortality, faith, and legacy. There's a tension in these pieces, between the sacred and the profane, between reverence and irony. Warhol takes images that are traditionally associated with deep spiritual meaning and places them into the language of reproduction and media. And then there are works like The Scream after Edvard Munch, which take on an almost haunting quality. Here, Warhol connects his own concerns, fear, mortality, the fragility of life, with those of artists who came before him. What this exhibition really reveals is how aware Warhol was of his place within art history. He wasn't just observing culture, he was actively positioning himself within a lineage of artists, engaging in a dialogue that spans centuries. He once joked about Picasso, saying that while Picasso created thousands of masterpieces over a lifetime, he could do the same in a day. It's humorous, but it also speaks to something deeper, his understanding of production, value, and legacy in the modern age. And that's what makes this exhibition so compelling. It shows Warhol not just as a pop artist, but as an artist deeply invested in history, someone who understood that images carry meaning across time, but that meaning can always be reshaped. In the context of Skarstedt, that exploration feels especially focused. The gallery creates a space where these works can be seen not just as reproductions, but as critical reinterpretations, works that challenge how we think about originality, authorship, and influence. As you move through the exhibition, it becomes clear that Warhol wasn't just asking who these historical figures were, he was also asking where he fits among them. And in doing so, he invites us to reconsider the entire structure of art history itself.